epistrophy. So your chords are C sharp to D, and I like to use this triangle kind of chord, which you may, it's a D. But say you move it here, it's a diminished chord, and here it's like a whole tone scale chord. It's a flat 5. And the thing about this chord is it can hop around. Like but anyway, it's supposed to go from C to D, then E flat to E. Now the advantage of using these kind of chords is they definitely have a nice color. I feel like my guitar's not in tune. And I like them because you can play them like that, or you can bar and add that finger. And it opens up that other note in there too. So that allows you to play the tune with these other two fingers. So you can go, the tune is that, which is just basically almost, if you think of it as one of those, it's like a blues lick. It's almost like a G blues lick. But we're in C sharp, so it's tritone sub. So the trick is to try to combine this the melody with those chords. And if you were going to be strict about it, you could use, I would use this pinky for that part of it, and then the third finger for that. So you could go like, and then bar. Okay. And then so you see that other melody note, which is a tritone itself. And that's also another kind of like, that's like a G blues lick. But yeah, this whole thing is in a little sidestepping tritone world. And you know, I perceive it as just being a C sharp blues kind of thing. And then you've got this sidestep. So it's, you can either really play up to that sidestep, or just think of it as it's the equivalent of when you're doing a blues. You know, those kind of, or no, it'd be more like tonic dominant. So it's just bluesy. So when you combine this in, you gotta so that gets a little on the stiff side. So I'd recommend streamlining it a little bit. Like you could do something like, so there I kind of left out a few of these, but then sometimes you could put them all in and just balance it around. And then moves up, same. See what I mean? Just simplify. Simplify the melody, because I feel like if you're too rigid with it, you'll get something that's kind of like, too much effort, and you lose the I don't know, it's too hard, and it makes it you just want to get the gist of, like, just the gist of epistrophy so that you can actually, you know, have a good rhythm and play to it. See, to me, I left out some of these, and here's what it is. I'm going like playing the chord instead of, so it's a little substitution, I guess you could say. And I feel like that's a cool way to do epistrophy. It just lets you have it more breathing room. And then, yeah, and then it goes to this F minor 6, or F sharp minor 6. And the tune is like a blues. And you can put in some sixths. Minor 6, major 6, major 6. So that section goes twice, and then it goes to, I'm going to the B9, and then it goes up to a melody up here, which I'm doing in 6. If you just play it as a plain melody, it's actually kind of cool if you do. Then it scoots on up to a C sharp on the 9th fret here. So it's kind of blues boxy. But then it goes to that 9th and then up to D. So I find that section really easy to screw up. And then wham, right back to. So I'll just blast through that for you. And you can do like a bit of this as an intro. And like I said, you can move this around. This is a whole tone thing. It's a chord that harmonizes out in whole steps and all adds up to a whole tone scale. So that can move here and here. I'm getting, that's a digression, but if you want to just throw in some you know, some kind of stuff like that. Put a trill in. want to improvise on this, this is real easy because you can just go into a bar position, and that means, you know, any of those melody notes on top are gonna, and you can put, so it's just 3 in a row chromatically for each chord. So it's like 2. Obviously, you can just, because the chord moves so fast, you can just dick around with those, like. If you want to. And the other thing is, yeah, if you want to just play in C sharp and throw in the progression, like, then you're into this. Now you're into a bluesy, and then you're back to the C sharp to D, and then and then the ending is, or you could do it up here too. F sharp 7, or you know, F sharp 7. Flat 5, and that is another. All these kind of 7 flat 5s are just whole tone. So a lot of it is a whole tone relationship. Cool.